Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to another WWE Fantasy Log. I am James Phoenix. Joining me, as always, are John and Jeff.
Hello.
Hi.
Unfortunately, Tiff could not make it this evening, but she will be here with us on Saturday for the regular show. But tonight, it is our usual Thursday night special, post-pay-per-view, and this one happens to be Hell in a Cell.
Well, before we get going, for those watching at home there, you might notice I'm kind of sitting at a weird angle. That's because right here, desk. Right there, wall. And my foot kind of hurt right now, so I have it up. So the only room I have for a chair, right there, which is why I'm sitting that way.
No one cares.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm sorry, but the things that we saw men walk away from in this event, you can't bitch about a hurt foot.
No, I'm just saying that's why for the weird angle. I was just explaining the weird angle, that's why. Usually I'm sitting dead on.
It's not even a weird angle. He's not even on SmackDown. He's the GM of Raw.
It's a weird angle.
You're weird. You're weird.
I think the anonymous Raw general manager was a weird angle, but
Well, yeah, that's true, too.
That
Although he
would've been
did do us
awesome
the
if-
favor of stealing and leaking the WWE Book of Rules, so.
That would have been awesome if he was the anonymous Raw GM the whole time.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about Hell in a Cell. We're going to throw words and points around. It's only that, so we're not going to cover much else. There's one news item we're going to discuss when we get to the main event, but otherwise it's just going to be the program, so this should be a comparatively short video. So let's see what we got. By the way, to all to get home, don't forget 2K18 is now officially available as opposed to this recording if you got the pre-order the deluxe edition. So make sure to check that out.
Indeed. I'm staring at the splash screen.
He is. All right.
Staring
So,
at Roman Reigns getting his ass kicked by Braun Strowman.
fair enough. Anyway, we open up as per usual with a kickoff show. Oh, I should probably throw up the existing scores first, just so we know where we're starting from. That usually helps.
Indeed.
Let's do that. No, that's not the right one.
Okay.
Also, for the record, the only person who actually watched this pay-per-view was Jim.
I did. I did not watch the pre-show, though.
No one watches the pre-show.
I try to watch the pre-show.
Hmm.
All right. Let me hit up the little share button here. We'll get the scoreboard up. All right. Let me hit this thing. Oh, okay, so as we can see here, currently in the lead is the Champions of Justice, who is at 26-42, Tiff's team, followed closely by the Glorious End, John's team at 21-74, followed by Jeff's TNA Worldwide at 20-25, and the Broken Highlight Club still trailing in last at 18-02.
Fair enough.
What the hell was it at Hell in a Cell? That was on the 8th.
Surprised you didn't just put Hiak in there.
Yeah, I like to write names.
Damn librarian.
Just for the pay-per-views. All right, so let's check out the existing leaderboards, which is currently dominated by Raw. That's going to change. But Enzo Amore, you're as of the next
Current.
recording we're going to do.
current as of Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, current as of Hell in a Cell Cruiserweight Champion Enzo Amore at 355, followed by The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion at 261, one half of the Raw Champs and 1/3 of the Shield, Dean Ambrose at 254, another third of the Shield, Roman Reigns at 252, the final third of the Shield and other half of the Raw Tag Champs, Seth Rollins at 241, Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champ at 239, AJ Styles, the only SmackDown guy in the top 10 at 239, followed by the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman at 227, Cedric Alexander at 212, and
Jim, Alexa
What?
Bliss is at 239.
yeah, that's what I said.
You said AJ Styles was 230. AJ Styles is at 228.
Okay, sorry. And running on the top 10 is Neville. Neville at 210.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have a job, supposedly.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, it's of his own volition. So
Yes.
So
The thing is, it's everyone but WWE saying that he's fired. So, or
Yeah.
not fired, but that he quit.
yeah, well,
We'll
see.
get to that on Saturday.
Yes, but in the meantime, we start off with the Hell in a Cell kickoff show.
Indeed.
Now, here's also the doors to the arena opened up at 6 p.m. local time. Okay,
Okay.
Mhm.
that's how you do it. I'm just saying.
You hear that,
This-
Staples Center?
This is a show with a pre-show that started at 7, and you got everybody in time to see the pre-show matches. It's not that fucking hard.
But wasn't it WWE that dictated when the doors open?
I have no goddamn idea. I would assume not, or they wouldn't have been that stupid considering they've been doing this for 30 years. 40.
Yeah, but you would think the Staples Center wouldn't be that stupid considering it's the Staples Center.
I would.
Yeah, well. Anywho. The pre-show panel is Renee Young, Pete Rosenberg, and Dave Otunga.
Two people we don't care about.
Yep.
And Renee Young.
Yeah. Basically. And we start off by, on the pre-show, we run into Ty Dillinger.
The not so perfect 10.
10. 10.
No, 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 no.
Yes. 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 And he goes into Daniel Bryan's office in the back saying that he wants more opportunity and makes the point that it doesn't seem fair that Baron Corbin is getting a U.S. title match tonight when he beat Baron Corbin on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan takes this point to heart and asks what Dillinger would like to do, and Dillinger says he would like to be added to the match and make it a triple threat. Daniel Bryan thinks about that and says, that idea sounds like a perfect, and Dillinger begins to do the 10 gesture, and Bryan finishes, idea for tonight. And he's like, oh, and Bryan's like, what were you doing? Oh, that's the international symbol. I thought you were going to go perfect 10. That's the international symbol for a perfect 10. It is like this, 10. Yeah, just like this is the international symbol for yes. He does the fingers. So 10, yes, 10, yes, 10, yes, 10, yes, 10, yes.
I'll have what they're having.
Fade to black.
Pretty much. So, promo to Ty Dillinger to open the evening. That's going to be 5 points. I'm putting him at 81. All right.
All right.
Following this, Aiden English joins the pre-show panel. The crowd can be heard chanting his name, and he sings about how Rusev is going to be victorious tonight.
Victorious.
He won't give in.
So that's a promo to Aiden English.
Okay.
All right. After that, Charlotte is interviewed in the social media lounge by a person I've never heard of.
Hey, question.
weird
Does
name.
Aiden English get OMG points for actually making it through a promo without getting cut off by someone?
No, good try, though.
For having people chant his name.
That too.
Yeah. Rusev to victory. Anyway,
Am I the only one who thinks they need to take Aiden English and make him like a manager and make him a singing manager?
that'd be fun. Anyway, so Charlotte's in the social media lounge, says she has a game plan to beat Natalia, and that Natalia knows Charlotte so well that she's going to try twice as hard to catch her off guard. A promo to Charlotte. Eventually, Charlotte, you were the one that got caught off guard, dear.
She won.
That's true. We then did an interview with Baron Corbin, who is incredibly displeased that Ty Dillinger has been added to his match. He says he wanted Styles one-on-one, but Dillinger whined and cried his way into the match, and says this is only happening because Bryan, Styles, and Dillinger are all friends, and that he's going to break AJ and Ty in half and walk out with the U.S. title.
Fuck you,
I
Corbin.
like he thinks that Dillinger's his friend when Daniel Bryan didn't even know what his chant was.
Yeah.
The best of friends.
We're the best of friends. And all weekend together. Nobody
Right.
saw Fox and the Hound.
Whoa, long time.
Yeah, right.
Fair enough. Anywho, so our pre-show match is the team of Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin taking on the Hype Bros.
Ain't no stopping hype.
Pretty much. Except there was.
I know, but I've just made a 4-person tag.
That's a good one. I like that.
The hype was stopped by the gold standard.
Yeah, basically.
In a rare move, not completely fucking up.
Yeah.
That's mean, but it's funny.
It's mean, but it's accurate. Well, friends, all he had to do was pick a dude up. Gable did the work.
Really?
Yeah, it was a double team. He picked a dude up, and Gable came off the top and hit him with a something. Because Shelton powerbombed him as Gable was hitting him with whatever the hell he hit him with. It was a double team move.
Fair enough.
Code breaker.
Wasn't a code breaker. And it was like a neck breaker or something. I don't know. Possibly just a clothesline. I don't know. He jumped at him with the head or something. Anywho, yes, Gable and Benjamin were successful. So they're going to get the victory points. We're going to start off with the Hype Bros, as we are wont to do. With the losers of teams. So we'll start off with Zack Ryder.
Do you think WWE would get in legal trouble if they decided to call Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable the American standard?
Possibly.
Or do you think Vince has more money than even American standard?
I don't know who that is.
It's like isn't it like a it's like a manufacturing company. It's a they make appliances, I think.
Fucking random.
Well, I was trying to combine the two names, like the Gold Standard, American Alpha, and I came up with American Standard. I was like, wait, isn't that an appliance company?
Possibly. I don't know. You have to remember that 90% of things on your side of the Rocky Mountains are branded differently than things on my side of the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, the American Standard. Oh, they make a lot of stuff. They make their bathroom stuff. That's right. They make like toilets and faucets and stuff and tubs and kitchen stuff. So yeah, all kinds of stuff like that.
That's supposed to be foreshadowing for the future of their team.
Bathroom and kitchen fixtures.
Then it's the best name.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Zack Ryder's going to get 8 points for being in a match at a pay-per-view. And he's going to get himself 2 move points. It's going to be 10 points to Zack Ryder.
Fair enough.
Woo, woo, woo.
Also, American Standard is your side of the country. Piscataway, New Jersey is their
Random.
headquarters.
Okay, then.
Hey.
Never fucking heard of them.
Well, who looks at the maker of a toilet?
That's true. That's true.
I mean, of all the parts you look at it, it's like, oh, I gotta check the tag.
It's true. All right, so let's see. Mojo Rawley is going to get 8 points for being in the match, and he's going to get 5 move points.
He ain't hype.
It's going to be 13 points to Mojo. He's 47. All right. Then the victors, we will go. Let's see. Looks like Chad Gable got the win here, so we'll do Shelton first.
Okay.
So Shelton is going to get 15 points for being on the winning team. He's going to get 8 points for being in a pay-per-view match, which is going to put him at 23. And then he's going to get 5 move points. He's going to put him at 28 points for Shelton.
All right, then.
And 97 and 8 is 105.
Let's go, Shelton.
Shelton sucks.
No.
Shelton's mama.
Yes.
No.
Make it happen.
No.
Somebody call his mama. Shelton's on a roll. Shelton's on a roll.
Yes. I don't have to. I now want him to come back so that we can have Shelton Benjamin versus Brodus Clay in a Mama on a pole match.
You would.
Or possibly a Mama on a
Forklift.
I say Mama on a forklift,
Yeah.
depending. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be forklift. Gotta keep it legit.
Okay.
Continuity.
Continuity. Boom.
At War Games.
At War Games. Oh God.
Most WCW shit ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh man. Anywho, Chad Gable won the match. So Chad Gable's going to get himself 30 points for winning a pay-per-view match. He is also going to get himself 8 points for being in a match, is 38. And 6 move points is 44 points to Chad Gable.
Woo-hoo. I know he's not mine.
No, but that's cool. 45. Put Chad Gable at 95 points.
Let's go, Gable.
Jordan sucks.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Though not in the ring, just in everywhere else.
Yeah, he just has no personality.
He's great in the ring. He is fucking awesome in the ring.
He's amazing in the ring. He has no. He's the problem. Half the guys that WWE have is they're great in the ring, but they can't talk. They need managers.
Yeah.
Singing managers.
Yes, make it happen, WWE.
He's basically Chris Benoit without Eddie Guerrero.
Who?
And probably without the killing somebody.
Yes. Well, he's got time. How young
Of
is he?
all the famous things Chris Benoit is known for,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
his friendship with Eddie Guerrero would be the top.
Well, apparently, if you leave the meme clip from SmackDown, apparently Breezango found Chris Benoit in a briefcase.
What?
The little Pulp Fiction thing. That's what they're saying. That it's Chris Benoit.
That was one of the meme clips that came up. Is they somebody put? Weren't you the one that told me about that, Jeff?
No.
I could have sworn that was you.
I haven't seen anything this week.
Just the paper.
You're the one that told me all about SmackDown and Raw.
Oh, who mentioned it? That's weird. Somebody mentioned somebody along. No, Mo doesn't give a shit about memes. Somebody made a joke basically. There says Breezango was opening the Golden Pulp Fiction briefcase, and people started memeing what was in the briefcase. And one of them somebody put something about the briefcase of Vince McMahon has hidden away for such a long time. They opened it and Chris Benoit was in it.
Oh, that I was the one that told you about that because I was looking at the that Facebook page.
Yes, thank you.
Memes. Yeah, I wasn't.
I thought that was you.
Yeah. I gotta show that. I gotta find that page and show that to John tomorrow because it's the greatest page ever.
Yes, Meme Elite. Check it out.
That's what it is. The meme elite. Yeah, where this guy just does nothing but wrestling memes.
Good stuff. Yes, Pulp Fashion will be on next week's SmackDown. Anyway, so that's the pre-show. So we move on to the show proper. As the cell lowers, Tom Phillips informs us that there are 16,200 plus people in the Little Caesars Arena tonight.
Little Seizures Arena? Okay.
Caesars.
I love corporate fucking stadiums.
Little Caesars Arena. Hey, you're willing to pay for an arena, they'll put your name on it. That's the
I
rules.
know, it's funny. It's just like, now the Toyota Prius Arena proudly presents. You're just like, what? It's just, that shit's goofy to me.
Nobody questions the Staples Center.
Because that one's so old. No, I would definitely make fun of that, but I think that one's been around for so long.
We need to make enough money collectively to actually be able to have the X Pound Arena.
Yeah,
Also,
good luck
it's
with that.
one word for Staples, so
True.
it's easier. If it was like the Delta Arena, I'd be like, okay. But if they're like the Delta Airlines, something like the more they add to it, the goofier.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't sued the store for trademark infringement. Staples?
That's their center.
Oh, is that where? I
Yeah.
thought it was someone else used that
Not
name.
like, oh no, I was like, it's not the little thing that puts papers together.
No, it is. It's just the company that's named after those. It's just
No, I didn't realize it was that
Whatever.
company that
Not those
that
them.
bought that center. Fair enough. I thought it was
Yeah.
someone else.
what's gonna
I
be
thought
worse. It's like it's like the fucking Quicken Loans Arena.
It is. I just thought the Staples Center's been around longer than Staples the store.
No, I don't think it has.
Fair enough. I
Staples
stand
the store has
corrected.
been around a very long time.
It has.
It's like one of the few from that time that survived that sells the same crap. Although I guess maybe Office Max is still around. I don't even know.
Office Max and Office Depot merged, and they kept themselves alive.
Gotcha.
They are still around. Oh, there you go.
Indeed.
Anywho. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, then.
Honestly, I'm surprised Vince hasn't bought an arena yet.
How much money it costs to run an arena?
The Vincent Kennedy McMahon genetic.
Well, I didn't mean actually own the arena. I meant buy the rights to have their name on the arena.
Eh. You gotta remember, Vince may be arrogant, but he's not that arrogant. It's the same reason he hasn't put himself in the Hall of Fame. He has some level of restraint, contrary to popular beliefs.
It's a little bit, but he's got it.
Also, yes, the Staples Company, by the way, was founded in Brighton, Massachusetts on May 1st of 1986.
Holy shit! I didn't realize it had been around that long. Okay.
Indeed.
I stand really corrected.
Okay. So our opening match is a Hell in a Cell match between the Usos and the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Xavier and Big E represent the New Day in this match. Kofi does not get involved. I guess he's locked out of the cell and he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Or just stays out of the cell. Either way, he's not involved. So, and the New Day cut a promo inside the cage before the match, making fun of the Uso Penitentiary. So, promo to the New Day.
Okay.
Where's Kofi? There he is. And Xavier. Oh. 23. Okay. And then the two Days beat each other up. The New Day assaults the Usos with a variety of musically themed weapons. There's multiple trombones. There's some cymbals. What else was there? I think trombone, cymbals. There was something else. Oh, there was a cowbell. That was good. I got a fever. Anyway. So, after all the assaulting and the back and forthness, the Usos managed to come out victorious. After hitting Big E with a series of super kicks. And a double splash. Woods brings up a pinfall, so they then proceed to beat Xavier with kendo sticks, put a chair on him, and then double splash him with a chair on top of him, and pin Xavier for the win. To become your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Nobody cares. Fair enough.
Yay, I get points.
Okay, then. So we will begin with the New Day. We will have accompaniment points to Kofi. That'll be 5, and that's going to put him at 121. Okay. Sorry.
Was Usos the prediction? Do you remember?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So I think I only got one wrong.
Okay.
Which made me feel better.
Yep.
It was the one that shouldn't have been wrong.
Yeah, well.
Fuck you, Gender.
Yep. Gender. Anyway. So we have the actual members of the New Day. Who were in the match, anyway. And that's going to include Xavier, who did not do any moves because Xavier has no move set.
He's got that morphin time running knee.
He's got like that and the fucking modified RVD Rolling Thunder. Those are the only two moves that he has.
Yeah.
And supposedly an elbow drop that he uses once in a blue moon. That's apparently his actual finisher.
Mm.
So Xavier's just going to get 8 points for showing up in this match, and 3 for being a specialty. It's 11 points to Xavier. See that? 44. Okay. Following this, Big E is going to get himself 8 points for being in the match. 3 for being in a specialty is 11. And 3 moves is 14 points, Big E. Is 136. Big E Langston. Alright. Usos. Now, let me see here. They hit a double splash. Which Uso was legal? Let's see. It appears Jay was legal, so we're going to go with Jimmy first.
Jay legal.
Jay legal, yes.
That's David Otunga's ripoff gimmick.
Yeah.
To pay him back for Black and Cheese.
Yes. He's going to team up with Woods. There are going to be legal consequences.
Yes. Oh, that's a really good name.
Mm.
Fuck. You have 2K18. Make it happen.
Yes, there you go.
I have to wait for someone to make Jay lethal first.
No. Placeholder. It's fine.
Yeah, just choose a tongue. That's fine.
Is he in the game?
I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe. If you had to click past the EULA, he's there in spirit.
Yeah.
By the way, that elbow drop you mentioned for Xavier is the limit break.
Yes, it is.
And his other finishing move is a Shining Wizard, actually.
Okay.
It should be the Shining Wizard needs food badly.
Yes. That would be good. Anywho, so we're going to do Jimmy Uso is going to get 15 points for being on the winning team. He's going to get 8 points for compete. Well, let's see. Let me scratch that. He's going to get 30 points for winning the tag titles. 15 for being on the winning team is 45. 8 for being in the match is 53. 3 for being in a specialty is 56. And 6 moves is 62 points to Jimmy Uso.
Woo.
82, what's it? 183. Jey Uso is going to get 30 points for winning the tag team titles. He's going to get 30 points for winning a match at a pay-per-view. Is going to be 60. He's going to get 10 points for winning a specialty match. Is going to be 70. He is going to get 8 points for being in the match. Is 78. He's going to get 3 points for being in a specialty match. Is 81. And he is going to get 11 move points. Is 92 points to Jey Uso.
Damn.
This puts Jey Uso at 204. No, wait. Hang on. 92. 92.
Yeah, you had that right.
Yeah, 204. Okay. I can do maths. I'm forgetting my maths. I have to go find Matt Stryker. And, yeah, there we go. AJ Styles does an interview in the back saying he doesn't like Dillinger being added to the match either, saying that the odds are now against him, but he's still going to walk out with the title. Five points to AJ. Wait a minute. What did I just do? Yeah, no, that's right. 233. Okay. Next up, we have Randy Orton versus Rusev.
Rusev, die.
Rusev Machka.
Rusev buried.
Yeah.
He got buried out of nowhere.
Yeah. So they have a pretty standard back and forth Orton and Rusev match, and Rusev managed to try to set up the accolade, and Orton reverses it into an RKO after sliding out between Rusev's legs. So Rusev is going to get 8 points for showing up at this pay-per-view. The hell?
What?
I apparently forgot to score the moves of this match. Huh. How did I do that? That's weird. Let's just do it real quick. Rusev escapes at RKO. The outside, Orton goes for the DDT, but Rusev escapes that too. And barricade, Rusev hits a fall-away slam. Does Rusev do a fall-away slam? I'll double check. Let's bring up Rusev's page. He does do a fall-away slam. That's a point for Rusev.
Okay.
Rusev puts the boots, keeps it grounded. Orton with a back suplex onto a fan barricade. That sounds like an Orton move. Back in the ring, Rusev with some kicks and knees. Nope. Rusev misses a body avalanche in the corner. He doesn't even do that move, so doesn't really matter. They start trading punches. Orton comes back with some clotheslines. Misses one power slam, but hits a second one. That's a point for Orton. Orton once again goes to the middle rope DDT, but Rusev escapes and hits another fall-away slam. Rusev follows up with a kick to the head and then goes for the accolade, but Orton gets out of it. So Rusev with a kick to the head and Orton countering an accolade attempt. Rusev rolls out, hits a running big boot. That'll be that's really not a big boot. That's really more of his sidekick, I'm sure. So I'll give Rusev a point for that. And this time they get back in. Rusev goes for a splash off the middle rope. Orton rolls out of the way. Rusev doesn't have a middle rope splash, does he? No. Okay. No, splash from the second rope. I guess he does. Okay, point for, well, evasion for Orton, I should say. And then Rusev miss, middle rope DDT. Orton counters an accolade attempt. And RKO for the victory. Okay. Wow, they ended up with the exact same move points. Did not see that coming. Okay. So Rusev is going to get 8 points for being in the match. And 13 move points is 21 points to Rusev.
Okay, then.
It's about 90. Orton gets 30 for winning this match. 8 for being in it is 38. And the same 13 move points is, what do you want? Is 51 points to Randy Orton. Is 192. Okay. Moving along. Next up, the United States Championship match of AJ Styles defending against Baron Corbin and Ty Dillinger under triple threat rules. And a lot of knocking each other out of the ring, a lot of back and forth. And the match finally ends when AJ hits a phenomenal forearm on Dillinger and then gets booted in the face by Corbin, who steals the pinfall off Dillinger. So your new U.S. champion, Baron Corbin. Yes. So, Ty Dillinger. Let's see here. He's going to get 8 points for being in the match, 3 for being in a triple threat's a specialty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 8. That's 11 for Dillinger plus 6 move points is 17 points to Ty Dillinger. 91 and 7 is 98. And then we have AJ Styles, who unfortunately did not retain his belt. So AJ Styles is going to get 8 points for being in the match. 3 for a specialty is 11. And 10 move points is 21 points to AJ Styles. $254. And Baron Corbin is going to get 30 points for winning this match. He's going to get 40 points for winning the U.S. title. Is 70. 8 for being 70. 10 for winning a specialty is 80. 8 for being in the match is 88. 3 for being in a specialty is 91. And 4 moves is 95 points to Baron Corbin. Is 213 for Baron Corbin. And the top 10.
Did you give these guys pay-per-view points as well?
Yes, I did inherently. That's why it's 8. That's why it's 8 per match and 30 for a win. If you've been paying attention.
Fair enough.
Idiot.
Just want to make sure.
Just want to make sure. All right, next up, we have ourselves the Women's Championship match with Natalya defending against Charlotte. This is a great back-and-forth technical match. These women really put on a clinic in here. Natalya specifically, who told a great story of spending the match focusing on Charlotte's right knee. No, wait, it was her left knee. It was her left knee, one of her knees. I don't remember which one. It was she targeted the knee, and no, it was her left knee because she tried to do a boot with the right, and the left one gave out. Right, okay. So she worked on Charlotte's left knee and just torqued it and put it in moves, and stomped on it, and slammed it into things, and just spent the whole match really go back to that knee so she could weaken it up for the sharpshooter. Charlotte sold it like crazy, unable to mount really any sufficient offense. Off any counter she managed to hit, she couldn't capitalize due to the injured knee. There were a couple of instances where she tried to hop her way up the turnbuckle for a moonsault, and it did not work. Until the final moment where she did manage to hit the moonsault out of the ring onto Natalya, who was on the floor, after she had countered several moves and was getting some control, and Natalya decided, fuck this, and beat the shit out of her with a chair. Natalya tried to pin Charlotte, could not keep Charlotte down despite all the work, and it was pissing her off. Her frustration was clearly visible. Several times she had this, look, like you look at the camera, like, with her hands on the side of her face, and she was really frustrated, so they sold it.
Okay.
So, Natalya retains the title off a DQ. So Charlotte is effectively the winner of the match, but a winner off an unintentional DQ win does not net you points. So Charlotte will get 8 points for being in the match. And she will get her 4 move points, is 12 points to Charlotte. Is 56. And let's see, Natalya got herself intentionally disqualified. So she would get 8 for being in the match, but lose 4 for getting herself disqualified. So she gets 4 points for being in the match. And she had 1 move point. So that's 5, and then she does still get 25 for retaining her title, so that's 30 points to Natalya.
Yep.
That is more than I thought I was going to get. What's her at 179? All right. Next, we cut to the back for the return of the Fashion Files. With Tyler Breeze and Fandango. They are in their office and putting things into. Well, first of all, as per usual with the Fashion Files, we've opened up with a focus in on their bulletin board, specifically on that picture of Cesaro, with the words "Tooth Fairy 3" written underneath. Other pictures on the board include a picture of Kevin Owens and a picture of Randy Orton with an arrow to each other saying, allergic to sleeves, also allergic to sleeves. We also had a picture of Ty Dillinger with a note noting that hair is a 4. And a picture of Fandango from the last time we saw them in Tyler Breeze's Weird Dream sequence with a note, what year is this? Oh, and a picture of Raven that said, that's so Raven.
Like the wrestler Raven?
Yes, the wrestler Raven.
Nice.
What about Raven? Anyway.
Who bit it? Oh, wait.
No. So, the Fashion Police have a box labeled 2B, which, if you recall from all the many weeks ago that they last had their storyline, that was the teaser for their next storyline. Tyler Breeze walks in holding a rubber chicken. He puts said rubber chicken in the box, and they talk about how they finally solved the case of 2B after all this time. And we didn't see it. Suddenly there's a knock on the door, and 2 men walk in and hand Tyler Breeze a one of those poster tubes. First of all, should we know the 2 men are very clearly the Ascension in horrible disguises. And as they're handed the tube, Fandango makes the wait, tube, 2B. The case is still open. And they open the tube and pull out a poster of the Ascension, which written on it says, we want to be your friends. And as they're unrolling the poster, Breeze sees this. Breeze makes the point that, I swear to God, if this is the Ascension again after all this time. And they talk about what the Ascension want to be your friends. Why do we want to be the friends? Like they, basically they're losers, and their face, their fashion's horrible. Yeah, and they're ugly, and they smell. And going back and forth, and then the Ascension take their disguises off and walk away to what should have been this sad, Incredible Hulk music.
Yes.
So meanwhile, there's another knock on the door, and Breeze is like, Ascension, we just told you we don't want to be. Only to open the door and see the Ascension is not there, but there is a briefcase sitting on the ground. They pick up said briefcase and bring it into the room. They hold it up, and Fandango's like, what is it? And like, I don't know. What do we do? Open it. They open it, and a bright gold light glows from within. And Breeze asks what it is, and Fandango says, our next case.
Oh. You did say it made that sound.
It did make the golden ah sound. Pulp Fashion. SmackDown. Make a note, I watched SmackDown. I didn't see Fashion Files. Just saying.
Am I the only one who thinks WWE needs to take the Fashion Files and make it a WWE Network original?
Yeah, that'd be a clever idea. I'd watch it.
It's not like they're using Breezango for anything anyway. You might as well put them to work in other ways to make you money.
They used to be in a #1 contenders match on SmackDown.
Again, they're not using Breezango anyway.
Ouch. That hurts.
It's not like they won.
I know, but they competed. They had a match. That's something.
They're on TV.
Yeah,
right?
when they should have had Fashion Files, I rest my case.
Yeah, well, they're on TV. They're still better than any of us.
Yeah.
We're on Tubi.
Yes. Yeah, no, there was no Fashion Files on SmackDown. You fail again, WWE.
I would say make SmackDown 3 hours and make the 3rd hour the Fashion Files.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'd watch it.
I would too, but they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Breezango, I hear their theme music. Turn it off.
I'm nowhere near the remote. Sorry, I turned down the volume.
Okay, no, I just barely hear it. I don't think the audience can. I'm just noting.
Doesn't matter. At least it's wrestling related.
Do. Anyway, So that's a promo to Breezango and the Ascension. So let's see, Fandango. And then Connor. And then Tyler Breeze. And then Victor. 10. Okay. And then we have ourselves a WWE Championship match. In what was effectively the piss break match. It's a sad state of affairs, folks.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, you're done with Corbin. Go take the title off Jinder, please.
Not quite done with Corbin yet. He has another match.
No, he doesn't.
I thought he's getting his rematch.
Well, yeah, but that SmackDown is already passed in real time.
Oh, was it on this last SmackDown?
Yes, it was, and he lost.
Oh,
We went over that. I told you.
fair enough.
Idiot. So yes, Jinder Mahal successfully retains his championship with an assist to the Singh brothers, as it were. So we will go ahead and we will give an accompaniment and an interference to each of the Singh brothers. So 11 points to each of the Singh brothers. I don't know which is which, and I don't care.
Racist.
Fuck you.
You don't know what they are either.
And then... Where's the other one? Sydney. There we go.
It's not racist. He doesn't know which Basham is which. Nobody does.
Yeah. I don't know which fucking Uso is which.
Yeah, but that wouldn't help that one. I specifically picked the white one.
Okay. I don't know which Bella's which. Well, I do now because of her chest, but I didn't before.
Yeah.
Chest, a different outfit.
I have to look at the guy next to him to know which one's which.
That works too. So anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura lost.
Boo.
Yep. So we'll see that. Shinsuke Nakamura needs a manager, by the way.
I would say a singing manager, but I already did that joke. So.
Yeah, no. No, I already, in a discussion I had the other night for the other show, I already picked it out. Shinsuke Nakamura needs to be managed by Funaki.
I don't know how much of an improvement that would be.
I can understand Funaki. You know, Funaki can kind of promo that sounding like he's phonetically sounding out words in a kindergarten class. John can back me up on that or not, because he has more recent experience with a kindergarten class than I do.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Been a few years. Though.
Yeah, okay. Still more recent than me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, so let's see. Shinsuke's going to get 8 points for being in this match. And he's going to get himself 5 moves.
Of doom!
So, kind of. So it's going to be 11 points to Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. 9. That is going to be 170 for Shinsuke. Jinder Mahal is going to get a butt ton of points. Let's see. Jinder Mahal is going to get himself 25 points for a retention of the WWE Championship. 30 for winning the match is 55. 8 for being in the match is 63. And 7 moves is an even 70 points for Jinder Mahal.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't a Hell in a Cell match, was it?
It was not.
We failed.
149. No, they don't. That match wouldn't have been any better in a cell. That match did not need to be in a cell.
Except that it did, because it's the fucking title.
No, it doesn't. Putting a title in a cell just because it's the fucking pay-per-view gimmick is the epitome of stupid. They put in Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon deserve to be in a cell match. They built that up. Usos and New Day have been going for months. They built that up. You don't throw Shinsuke and Jinder in a cell just because, oh, it's a championship match, because it wouldn't have done anything to enhance the match. It would have been a cell for the sake of a cell.
Yeah.
Don't yep like you agreed with me the whole time.
Oh, I don't say I agree with you. I'm just saying, yep, you are right, but that doesn't mean I think it's a bad idea.
Well, what you think it is, that doesn't mean it's not. It isn't a bad idea. Anyway, let's move along. The match was intended to be the piss break match, but was actually better. Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, having promised an interest we've never seen before, has his music hit, but then after about 5 seconds, its screech cuts off, and he walks out to a dark ramp, dark set, dark stage, no music, nothing. Like, yeah, you don't deserve an entrance. He then gets to the ring and has a match against Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode comes out the victor.
He's victorious.
Pretty much. So we'll do Dolph first. Dolph is going to get 8 points for being in the match. And he's going to get 8 points for moves, so 16 points to Dolph.
All right, then.
Strictly speaking, he attacked him after the match, but it was within like 3 seconds of the bell ringing, so I don't know if that really should count as an after-match assault.
How much did he hit him?
I hit him with a zigzag.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I give him a point for the zigzag. I just don't know if that would count. We normally don't count an assault for one move, so I guess not.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. Then we have ourselves Bobby Roode, who gets 30 points for winning this match at a pay-per-view. And gets himself 8 points for being in the match, is 38. And then has 7 move points, is 45 points to Bobby Roode, who won after a series of roll-up exchanges with Dolph. Dolph tried to roll up the tights, didn't work. Bobby grabbed the tights, and it did. Ziggler called him out on that on SmackDown and demanded a rematch. They'll be having that at some point in the future. So how many points? What did I just say? 45 points? Yes? No?
I think so.
Beats me.
Fuck's sake. Okay. 30, 38, and 7 is... Yeah, 45 points. Okay.
Cool.
So let's see. 97 would be 44, 42. What's about 142? All right. Kevin Owens has an interview in the match. This is actually before the match. I got it wrong order. But Kevin Owens has an interview saying he's tired of hearing the announcers talk about Hell in a Cell being the most twisted, unforgiving structure in WWE, and they need to be worried about him because he is the most twisted, unforgiving person in WWE. A promo to Kevin Owens.
Yay.
Kevin Owens.
Shane
159.
sucks.
Yeah. And then we see a promo recapping the history of those two, and then we have our main event of Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon inside Hell in a Cell.
On top of Hell in a Cell.
That too. What's the over-under on the Triple Cage at War Games?
Isn't War Games like an NXT event?
Yes.
Probably not happening.
It's an NXT event under the auspices of Triple H.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, This is a man who says, what can I blow money on? I know. I'm going to come out to the ring dressed as the Terminator. He has no qualms about blowing money for exorbitant shit.
True.
Maybe a double cage.
Maybe.
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 I want to go 2 rings.
Was it?
It's NXT. If it was like WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah. So, after a lot of insanity over the course of this match, tables broken, weapons, people thrown into cells, out of cells, Shano cut the door open with bolt cutters that were conveniently under the ring. They fought outside the cell over to the announce table area. Owens got thrown off the side of the cell through an announce table. There was a lot of moves on top of the cell, but it did not break. Which is very inconsistent because there was more than 2 moves on each square.
But were they power moves?
Well, there was a Russian leg sweep. There was a some kicks and shit. There was a suplex. There was at least one pop-up powerbomb.
Fair enough.
So, I don't know. But anyway, we come to an end where after Owens falls through the table from the side of the cell, Shane puts him on the American announce table, climbs back up, goes for the leap of faith, but Sami Zayn out of nowhere in a black hood, a la Luke Skywalker in the forthcoming Last Jedi, pulls Kevin Owens off the table, and Shane crashes to his doom.
Fuck off, gang! He's broken in half.
Yeah.
Also, for the benefit of John, I wish you would have explained it the same way you explained it to me. Or recapped it the same way you recapped it to me. But, too late now.
Oh, sorry. John already knew, though. He was here in the post pay-per-view video.
Fair enough.
What, no, wait, were you?
No.
Oh.
No, I read about it, though.
Yeah, so he already knew, so.
Yeah, but it's... I love, like, the crowd chants and stuff, and, you know, just like, yeah, you want it? All right. Nah, screw you guys. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, Kevin Owens was hesitant about jumping when he had Shane on the table. But, that let Shane get up and climb the cell, so.
Mm-hmm.
So, we do end up, after this happens, Sami Zayn drags Kevin Owens' carcass over to Shane and throws him on top of Shane for a pinfall while screaming at Charles Robinson to get the fuck down and count the goddamn fall. Sorry, not Charles
I wish
Robinson.
he said that.
Not Charles Robinson, Mike Chioda, sorry.
I wish he said that.
Ref. Yeah, well.
I wish he was like, get the fuck down and count the goddamn pin.
Yeah. He counted the goddamn pin, so Kevin Owens is your winner.
Does Sami Zayn get an OMG for the out of nowhere heel turn?
I know, John, what do you think?
Sure.
Okay. So then Sami Zayn is over here. Sami Zayn is going to get 5 points for the OMG heel turn and 6 points for interference. Is 11 points to Sami Zayn. Is it 74 for him? And then we're going to do, let's see, Shane O'Mac is going to get, let's see, 8 points for being in this match and 4 for being in the main event. Is 12 plus 15 points in moves. So 12 plus 15 is 25. 27 points to Shano.
And 2 OMGs.
Sure. So 37 points to Shano.
Yeah, 1 for putting Kevin Owens through the table, 1 for putting himself through a table.
57 and 8 is 65 points to Shano total. And then KO. KO is going to get himself. Let's see. Oh, by the way, for the sake of argument, because we know they did, I'll throw Shane 3 move points for weapon use.
Oh yeah, good call.
Oh, actually, Shane should also get 3 points for being a specialty match.
Ah.
All right, so KO is going to get himself 30 points for winning a match at a pay-per-view, 10 for winning a specialty match is 40, 9 for being in and winning the main event is 49, 8 for straight up competing is 58, 3 for being in a specialty is 61, and 9 move points is 70 points even to Kevin Owens.
How about weapons?
Yeah, 73 points to Kevin Owens. That's one. No. 73 is going to put Kevin Owens at 232.
Wow.
And the top 10.
He's back and better than ever.
Talking smack.
I wish. I missed that show.
More canceled than ever.
It was on after the pay-per-view.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's a pay-per-view only show now.
Yeah. Renee Young had the new U.S. champion Baron Corbin, the former U.S. champion AJ Styles, and the new tag champs the Usos.
Surprised their talking smack table didn't get broken in half with those two.
Yeah, well.
The AJ and Corbin. Like, I'm surprised AJ didn't just take him and fucking clash him through the table.
Yeah, well.
Anyway.
Anyway, let us see those happy totals.
Mm-hmm.
Let me scroll up here. We'll see where we're at.
And then I can mention my one news item for the day.
All right, so still in the lead at 29-29 is the Champions of Justice. In second place at 23-86 is TNA Worldwide. Pulling back in a second. Followed by the Glorious End at 23-14. And still trailing at 18-63 off of all 40 points to Town You Got Me tonight, the Broken Highlight Club.
Fair enough. So, yeah. We're going to go a little, what the fuck is wrong with you here, Jim?
Okay.
For this news item. And once I start talking about it, you'll know exactly where I'm going with this.
Okay.
So, after the pay-per-view, WWE, as they do, put up an article on WWE.com talking about Shane McMahon's injuries.
Of course, yes.
You know,
I've read you that. I read you that article.
Yes. So, that's fine. That's something we all knew about. So, American journalism. Apparently the good people at People magazine haven't heard of a thing called kayfabe. Because they apparently thought that was real. So WWE had to rescind their article. Because WWE then put up another statement saying, oh, Shane McMahon's injuries were not as severe as they were first thought. So they basically had to retract because the fucking idiots of People couldn't tell the difference between kayfabe and reality.
Our president can't tell the difference between reality.
True.
So,
but I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like, wow, because you're that dumb, WWE had to kill its own kayfabe. That's wow.
Not the first time that's happened.
yeah.
Still, that's People magazine, dude.
I
Come
know,
on.
but legit, dude. How many news sources had headline articles of Vince McMahon dies in limo explosion?
Well, yeah, but that was back before kayfabe is dead. Like in this day and age, anything that comes off the WWE website should be considered kayfabe. Back then, you didn't know.
What's that, John?
They might not follow wrestling enough.
Clearly.
It's like, hey, this guy's injured. And they're like, oh shit, he got injured.
Oh shit. Anywho, let's check the leaderboards. And at the top of the leaderboards, still the realest champ in the room by a wide margin, Enzo Amore, who, as of Hell in a Cell, was still the Cruiserweight champion at 355. followed by the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, at 261. Followed by AJ Styles, the former U.S. champ, at 254, who is tied with one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions and 1/3 of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, at also 254. Followed by Roman Reigns at 252, 1/3 of the Shield there, and the third of the Shield, Seth Rollins, at 241, one half of the Tag Champs. Raw, that is. Raw champ Alexa Bliss coming in at 239, followed by Kevin Owens at 232. Braun Strowman, the Monster Among Men, at 227, and rounding out the top 10 just barely is the new United States champion, Baron Corbin, at 213.
Alrighty then.
Yep. So that pay-per-view, 2 more SmackDown people moved into the top 10. Well, it's now 3-7 on the SmackDown versus Raw ratio in the top 10.
Yep.
All right. So that was the Hell in a Cell program. If you haven't watched it, it is available on the WWE Network for just $9.99. It's worth watching for at least the Cell matches. It's a decent pay-per-view. Skip the Shinsuke Jinder match.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Natalya Charlotte. Okay, John, you look confused.
I was coughing.
Oh, okay. So that was Hell in a Cell. Thank you, too, for being with us, as always.
Absolutely. It's unlike I missed a pretty good pay-per-view.
It was a decent pay-per-view.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Indeed. And we will catch you all on Saturday for the usual weekly shenanigans.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Hopefully, Tiff will be back with us then. Until then, go check out WWE 2K18 Deluxe Edition now available. Regular Edition available on Tuesday. Check out Hell in a Cell on the WWE Network, and we'll see you next time. Peace.